Hey, while you're in the first 5 seconds of the video, go ahead, like and subscribe.
That all these curses,
So God says, if you don't listen to me, read.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So give me Leviticus real quick for my sister. Because real love is showing our people where we going wrong at. Meaning what? If I'm out here smoking cigarettes and I know that it'll kill me, if you got kids, right? So you got people you love, right? You got your mother in your life. So say you had your mother in the middle of the street and the car was coming. Would you jump out there, dive in the middle of the street to save her life? What if you hurt her a little bit and hurt her ribs? Would you still do everything you could to save her? 100%, right? So that's what we out here doing now. We come to the worst communities and state to state, city to city, and we come show our people sincere love that the world ain't showing them. Because today, love is if I give you my short. Yeah, let me get that short, bro. Oh, man, you love me, man. You let me get that square up. Man, that man just put cancer all through your body, bro. That ain't love. Let me get that sword on that black and mild. That ain't love, bro. So what we gonna do is show you our heritage and our customs. The thing that make God look upon us and smile. Because little do you know that crown that you have, your hair, it was given to you by the Most High God to create a heaven and earth. But watch what he say. Read 30. Watch this, sis. Because a lot of our people don't know that this is written in the Bible.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13 and verse 30. Then the priest shall see the plague.
The priest shall see what?
Then the priest shall see the plague.
The priest shall see the plague, meaning what? A plague is what they call a disease. It's something that's bad. It's an illness. So the priest shall see the illness, read.
And behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin,
It says if that plague be in sight deeper than the skin, read.
and there be in it a yellow thin hair.
It be what?
Be in it a yellow thin hair.
Today that's called blonde hair. To our people, we don't grow blonde hair. That hair that you got, no matter how short it is, rock it. Because when you read the Bible, it says Jesus got hair like wool. Do you got woolly texture hair? Rock your crown, sis. Because what the world ain't, the world want us to follow them and be like them. No, the world want to be like you. That's why they're going out here spending millions of dollars to put Botox in their lips. That's why they wish they had this dark skin to where they can hang in the sun like this and nothing happen. They dumping pounds of sunscreen oil on themselves, trying to protect themselves, because we can stand out here all day and just glow. Why? Because we was made from God. But what the world not teaching us is that we can't follow the customs of the world. The blonde hair, that's customs of the world. And when you read the Bible, that was called a plague in the scriptures. He says, a what?
And there be in it a yellow thin hair.
What does God say about yellow thin hair? Read.
Then the priest shall pronounce him unclean.
Pronounce him what?
Unclean.
Proverbs 3:31. So when you read in the Bible, that was called, that if you had that, it was unclean. It was an unclean thing. But now they try to tell us that good is bad and bad is good. Nowadays, if you're a straight man, they look at you like something wrong with you. Like, man, you got a wife? You actually take care of your kids? Or are you a lame? Or are you a square? Or are you an F-boy? Why? Because I take care of my wife and my children under my roof? Yeah, you ain't got no hoes out here, bro. I don't. I got a wife, I got kids that I take care of, real man, grown man business. But we see that as a bad thing these days. Watch what God say.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
God says what?
Envy thou not the oppressor.
Because that's where that comes from. You hear that, sis? It says do what? I got you. I'm about to let you go.
Envy thou not.
Right. Right. It's just to remind you. It's just to remind you. Watch this, read.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
God says don't envy your oppressor, because that's the hair of our oppressors. Rock what you got, sis. Rock that woolly hair that you got and let it show. Because you got daughters, right? They need to know and believe that the hair they got is beautiful, because the world want to be like us. The world want to be like us. We don't got to follow nobody. When we sat, man, no BS before you go, I saw a white boy with dreads, blew my mind. I said, man, we can't have nothing these days. Everything we do, everybody want to be like us. But then they want to talk stuff about it. They want to spend thousands of dollars to get Botox in their lips. They want to try to get butt implants. They want to do everything to be like us. But what we got to do is see the greatness in ourselves. We got to see the greatness in ourselves. Read.
And choose none of his ways.
Hey, come down here and build with us, sis. We out here for you. The Bible says choose none of your enemy's ways. You ever heard that before? No. So what we out here to do, and you Chris, right? I appreciate you taking, because you got to realize this is the greatest information ever. Hey, do me a favor though. Make sure you check out the information on that flyer, bro. The reason why we trying to keep you here, because this is the most valuable information ever. This thing is going to save your life. It's going to save your life. Give me Psalms 119, verse 59. Because a lot of us, what we like to do is cast God off to the side. Like, I get to you when I can. But you can't do that because it's a dangerous game. God kills at will. God hurt people. And the world not teaching us this. They like to tell us the beautiful story about Noah. You heard the story about Noah, right? Yeah, give me 1 second. You heard about Noah, though? In the boat? Okay, so check it out. You read about Noah in the boat? It says that Noah saved 2 animals on the boat. Everybody like to tell this beautiful story, but they skip the part where God drowned everybody in the earth. He killed everybody in the earth. When God gets upset, he kills people. And that's why we out here trying to tell our people this. Read.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 59. I thought on my way.
So King David is our forefather. The lineage you come from the tribe of Judah, is the same lineage that King David came from. King David was a mighty man. That's who you come from. What did it say about King David? Read.
I thought on my way.
So King David had messed up and failed. But it said, make sure you take pictures of all the signs and stuff, sis. Hold on, come around the front. Come around the front, sis. I got you. What's that there? Man, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But check it out. We got a school out here where we're trying to build up the community. Bring the family with us. Hey, get us some space, bro. Get us some space. Make sure you, hey, I see you, sis. Make sure you take our information and come build with us. You got black men out here trying to fix the community. Come build with us, sis. But check this out. So read that again.
I thought.
Hey, what's your name, bro? Oh.
I thought on my way.
So King David thought on his ways. Like what we did right here. A lot of us come from out these places, bro. Murder, drug dealing, gang banging, all that stuff. But the thing is that when we heard this Bible, we sat back and looked like, man, I done destroyed my community too much. God giving you an opportunity to make it right. This is how you make it right. Or have you done bad things in your community? This is how you make it right here. The things that you once destroyed, you go out and you fix and build it back up. That's what we out here doing now. We trying to build up the community that we once destroyed. Read.
Right. And turned my feet. I thought on my way.
So King David thought on his ways. He examined himself. He examined himself and said, man, the way I'm living ain't right, bro. Me killing my people, me selling dope to my people, this ain't right, bro. We doing the old heads wrong. This is off, bro. We ain't supposed to be living like this. We risking our life to do 3 years of balling for 30 years in the feds, but it don't make sense. It don't make sense. Read.
And turned my feet.
So King David thought on his ways and he turned his feet. Hey, bro, can I read this one scripture to you? What's your name? Huh? Come, don't we fair? How we do each other like that, bro? Make sure you check the flyer out there. So King David said he did what?
I thought on my ways.
So King David thought on his ways. You know what that means, to think on your ways? It means examine yourself. Just take a step back and look at a minute, like, because what we like to do, we get caught up in the whirlwind. We live in day for day. Like me, I used to wake up just to get my next high and get a bag. I just want to get high and get some money. If I could get some weed, smoke some weed, and sell some weed all in the same day, man, my day is cool. If I could stay out the way, not have to get in no gunfire, all of that, my day is good. That's how it used to be. But then I sit back like, bro, you 20-something years old now, bro. You going on 30 now, bro, and you still out here doing the same stuff you was doing at 14 and 15. Something is off, bro. You got to really sit back and examine it. One thing we don't do as a people is really examine ourselves like, man, look at how you're doing these women. Because when you have a daughter, you really going to sit back like, man, anybody ever play with my daughter like this, I'm going to bust their head. But then you out here got 3 or 4 women out here going crazy about you. Like, oh, why he won't love me? Why he don't love me? And then next thing you know, if that happened to your daughter, now you ready to jump out the window and whack something. But how you doing to the next sister, though? You gotta examine yourself and think on your ways, because let me ask you a question. You got a girlfriend? Huh? You do? How many of them? You got one girl you faithful to. You're not being faithful to her, bro. You know why? Give me Hebrews 13:4. I'm gonna show you something in the Bible, your heritage and customs, because how old are you? You 15? You gotta fall back, bro. You worried about the wrong, what's going on with you, bro? I appreciate you for putting that out, showing a little respect to your brother. What's your name? Who? Andy. So my name is Job, and this is Chris right here. You see him as your brother? You see him as your brother? And that's what we got to bring back into the community, that brotherhood. Getting back to back, being solid together. Because that's why everybody stay having the ups on us, because we want to fight each other while they fighting us too. How I'm going to fight my brother when I got the Arabs, the white man, the Chinese man, everybody coming against us, and instead of getting back to back, helping each other, we want to take each other down. We want to call each other ops and argue with each other about stupid stuff. Just think about how many brothers died from gangbanging. Died over a block that we don't own. Died over literatures and ideas that came from kids. They was examining that thing called the Crips. The Crips was started by 15-year-olds in a garage. So 15-year-olds, Raymond Washington and all them was 15 years old when they started that gang. Just think of how much bloodshed been shed by that. We talking about millions of our people that died over something that a 15-year-old in the garage started. That's why you got to think on your ways and examine yourself like, bro, something is off about us. Read.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 4. Marriage is honorable.
What does God say?
Marriage is honorable.
You want God to honor you, right? Well, you got to do honorable things. Read.
In all, and the bed.
Hold on, read it from the top.
Marriage is honorable.
God says he honors marriage. At 15, how old is you, Andy? You 32 years old. Let's speak. Now we talking to our young brother here. We got to help him out because he us, right? He us and we him. At 15 years old, you think he should be thinking about a girlfriend right now, bro? Nah, bro. We tell you because we done been over that mountaintop a little bit. Right now, you need to lock in and get focused on your future. Get that education. Plot and plan on how you gonna set yourself up for the next 10 years. And then double back at 25 and be like, okay, let me find me a wife now to make mine. One that talks like me, that thinks like me, that moves like me. The Bible says get your wife to have a mind like your own mind, right? So what we out here to do, Andy, is show that we the greatest people on earth, the Israelites. The Bible is a true history book. It was retaught to us by the white man, but it wasn't given to us by the white man.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, His word,